I want to do a quick little video showing the ease at which Connection Magic is able to be set up. I'm in Eclipse 6, as you can see here. I'm in 6.03, just so you know. And I have my user settings pulled up. I'm going to real time. I'm going to add an output format. I'm going to make sure bridge is what I want to output to. I'm going to drop down the next window under COM device and choose Connection Magic. Now I always like to make sure that I have apply edits checked on so that I'm able to edit the file and make corrections, and they show up on bridge. At this point I'm ready to go. I'm going to hit Alt-T for translate, enter. I'm going to call it file test, and I'm going to just retranslate it. Make sure I have my passport ready to go, and I want to start from the last point. And you see here what it does. Connection Magic being turned on, it gives me an option here, and it puts the file name in there, which is the name that I gave the file test. It puts my initials after it, and then it puts the date. I'm going to put a password in here of test, and I'm going to make it publicly visible. So now I should be ready to go. Connection Magic is on the left hand side of the screen. I've got the word check, so I can do check, check, check. We know that that's working good. Connection Magic is up and running. I like to minimize this screen at this point because I don't need to see it again. Now I've got Eclipse running. Now, since I have Bridge on my computer, I'm going to pull up Bridge at this point. You can see that I've got Bridge. Let's look at the version number. I've got About Bridge. In this case, it's 3.01. Now let's look here. Let's do a connect. Let's go back, make sure that we know what we're doing here. I'm going to set up. I've got Connection Magic as the setup, and it's the Breck Samsung is what I'm calling this, and some people want to put their name in there. And I'm going to connect to Bridge. That's what I want to output to. Everything else is okay. I don't have to worry about it. Connection Magic is checked on. I click OK. Now I click on Connect. I'm going to drop down the menu, and you can see here it's given lots of options here. In this case, the file that I want is called File Test, and I'm going to click on this one here and then click OK. Remember, the password I put in was test, so I type it in, I click OK. Just like that, boom boom, you've got the file up on the screen. What is your name? Harry Lee. Question, where do you live? San Antonio, Texas. Question, how long have you lived there? About 3 years. Okay, thank you. Now you can see here that I made a mistake. Should have been 3 years. I wrote 33. Let's go back and look at the other real-time screen just to see what happened. And let me see if I can minimize this a little bit. Maybe if I can close down the screen here a little bit. Let's get Bridge up here. Let's bring up the Eclipse file, and let's go here to the word 3, the 33. Now here's the 33 that I wrote incorrectly, so I want to go back here and I want to change it. So I've gone through and edited it. Now nothing has happened just yet because I have not moved off of that line. Once I move off the line, I'm going to hit cursor down, but I want you to watch right up here. Boom, it changed the 33 to 3. Now if I was to make an editing change right here and do thank you sir and move back up, Eclipse won't refresh the bridge file because that's the last paragraph in the file. You're welcome. I would have to move and put another line there. You see, it still hasn't fixed it because I made the editing change when that was the last text. So I have to do something like press the space bar and backspace. Now you look over here at okay, thank you sir, move down, move back up, boom, it fixes it right away. And you can see that your welcome is right there below. Remember, in Bridge with Eclipse, you can't edit the last file, the last line of the file that you're in. You're welcome, sir, because it won't refresh the screen over here. You have to have something below it. Question OK. Even then, when you move off of it, it won't change it because that was the last line that you made something changed to, and then you hit something later. You have to hit spacebar or something to move it back, and then you can see that it will refresh the screen. So that is a quick rundown, a very quick rundown of how quickly and easily Connection Magic is to hook up to. I hope that helps, and with that I will close the video.